to then what really happens. You know, your love happens when your emotional security, your financial stability, your physical intimacy. You're trying to work it all together and give you some clarity on love, sex, and money. You know, what are we in when we're in these type of relationships? What are we involved in when it comes to these type of relationships? So thank you for joining the Love Doctor, guys. You are with Love Dr. Pamela Smith. I am your love doctor that help you find love, get love, keep love, and it just enhance your love. So thank you for being a part, joining me. Continue to like and subscribe. Now look, let's go right into this because I wanted to go back and pivot back on this love and money. And then I'm going to get into a few questions that I missed on our last live that I received questions about, and I'll try to answer as many as I can in regards to that. But I wanted to talk about the reasons we get caught up in when it comes to women, get caught up in the stability of relationships in hopes that when they're seeking security and money, that it will lead to a greater relationship. And that happens quite often. So I kind of wanted to go into that also, and why sometimes men, you're seeking more intimacy. So this is why I wanted to go back and continue this love and money topic. So thank you for joining me, RB and Blinky and Sharon. Thank you for joining me, Lou. I thank you guys for being a part. So let's get right into this. So what happens a lot of time is fear, right? So, and I'm gonna do my best to kind of go in these quick and not hold you guys too long. Fear kind of gets us to confuse real love with the sex side, the intimacy side. We kind of get our fear of loving someone. We let our emotions like take it to another level, that because of that fear, especially women sometimes hide behind the money need. Are you understanding? To avoid the emotional letdown or hurt. Okay? And so, but the men, what they'll do, they'll hide behind the sex. They'll hide behind the sex to avoid the emotional connection. So you see where they're both doing the same thing based on different things. Got it? Right? All right. So let me repeat that again. Women will hide behind seeking money, seeking security, seeking for someone to provide to avoid being hurt or emotionally let down. Okay? Men hide behind the sex and just seek a woman for sex to avoid the emotional connection or let down and hurt. Got it? And this is why a lot of time when you meet someone, it is based on that. And I mean, and I know we most have experienced some type of relationship where a person was attracted on one of those. You got me? And this is why I'm going into it. All right. So when that happens, how does it make you feel, right? And you have to truly open up to someone when you have that kind of fear. If they're confusing, right, the love with sex or the money with sex. You got me? You must have the conversation. Okay? And that is where we fall. Now, if it doesn't matter to you and you don't care and you just want to be involved in that type of relationship, then there's no need to have a conversation. What are we talking about? Just say, this is what I want, this is what I'm seeking, and this is how I want things to go. Now, it does involve your fear of the things I just said. Okay? So I just wanted to, that's one. Now, because I'm continuing on from our live talk the other day about why this happened based on what we are seeking, right? Now, the other one is the power dynamic. Now, this one right here, I think a lot of time we have various personalities. You know, guys, how I feel about the personalities, that you have to understand people's characters. You have really, I'm a true believer. I don't know about you guys. Tell me in the comment, what do you think? Tell me in the comment, what do you think about a zodiac sign, about a person's personality? That I believe a person's personality has a lot to do with it. And if you tell me your zodiac sign, I can give you a few things about what your dominant personality, even without knowing you. Because here's the thing, there's certain personalities based on when we were born, right? Based on what our zodiac sign is, right? And it tells a lot about how we connect with each other. Example, a earth sign is not supposed to be with a fire sign. Do you know that? See, a lot of people don't pay attention, because what happens based on certain things that person will do to you. And this is real talk. Now, I really believe that if you enter into a relationship, but in one now, go look up the person's actually personality in their sign when they were born. I promise you, it will show you the dominant side of that person. And if you really had paid attention to it, you probably could have dealt with them differently. This is real talk, okay? So make sure you guys check that out. Hey, Lee Denson, hi, you guys. How are you? Hey, Paboom, how are you? Thank you for joining me, Bobby. So, hey, Kent. So look, that's really important. Now, I said that because when I believe that a person takes on the dynamics of trying to be powerful within a relationship, the character has a lot to do with it, okay? Because money and sex are both form of power in a relationship, because you're using it. You're using it to get what you want, right? And it's about influencing the relationship the way you want it to be, so what? You don't get what? Connected. So you've got to control and be empowered over that person. And you don't even think about that when you get into it, but you just see, a lot of times we just get in the emotions of relationships. We don't really think, okay, why am I doing this outside of my desire for sex or money? You got me? Or if I'm seeking a true relationship. But most of the time when we're out and about, we're just out and about. We're not really trying to if you're really seeking something with money, you're going to go where money is, right? If you're seeking something for sex, you're going to go where sex is. You know what you're seeking if you're seeking that, right? But if you're in a relationship that you're seeking to be strong and powerful, you're going to what? Go seek that. So you are going to be more powerful in that aspect, because you're trying to be what? In control. Now, if you shift that power to being more of a partnership, then you can agree to both get what you want and contribute to what you want. I mean, you just got to think about it now. We right back to the part of connection. We right back to it. Now, let's talk about that. Just show some social media influence. And this one right here is now understand, I'm giving you my perception of what I find through the people and the clients that I've dealt with, from the connections that I've had over the years. Because I've been doing this now, guys. I know it's been it's going on. Oh my God, it's going over 15 years, probably 20. No, it's going to be 20 next year, guys. That I have been studying relationships and love. So I really get into this now. Don't think I'm having a conversation with you guys about relationship because I need you to follow me. No. I'm truly trying to I'm giving you help. I'm giving you understanding. So to understand, it's okay to ask me something, because I'm going to give you real help. This is not, I want to have followers and be seen and I'm taking somebody else's information. Okay? I studied it. So you're safe. Now, So let's talk about this social media influence. Um, this Instagram lifestyle. Let me take it there. Let's talk about Instagram. I know I'm on other platforms, but I'm gonna talk about this Instagram lifestyle. And I'm talking about this because women, women don't shoot me. But on this Instagram, we as women are showing a lot of what, men? Sex. We're so quick to take pictures of ourselves in bathing suits, in shorts, and we're just quick to just show ourselves. I know I'm saying that right. Agree? If y'all agree with me, somebody send me some heart, throw a thumb up. And I see this mostly on Instagram, that you'll find more women that are quicker to show themselves in a sexual way. And the problem with that is that the women then want to feel some kind of way because they are attracting, right, a man who is interested in them sexually. Now, if you are constantly showing yourself in a way of sex, and I'm not saying it's right, I'm just giving you an example of what happens. If you call yourself looking for someone to desire you when it doesn't come to sex, then don't be a secret of what they can't see. Right? See, I know for a fact, I get stones thrown at me. I get it. I get stones thrown at me all the time. And I know through this when I do my lives or even when I just post stuff, you don't really see my body. And I do that for a reason, because if I show my body, then I've got to hear that it's not real. That's not her, or something's wrong. You got one? Because even at my age, my body to me, hello, y'all can talk about what you want. My body to me is like a 30-year-old. Now that's me personally. Now on this video, it makes me look fat. I'm by no means fat, but it don't bother me. I don't give a jack. I'm gonna teach you. I'm about talking to you about love and solutions. I don't care about what y'all, if y'all see me looking like a little fat thing on this video, but I'm not that. So when people see me in person, they go, "Oh my God, you don't even look like you look on your video. Video make you look fat, big stomach, and all that." And none of that is me. It's just that's how the video come out. Because sometimes when I look at it, I'm like, "Who is that?" Like, "Oh, is that me?" But that's me, the way it comes out. Now, I'm not showing that much. I don't need to show that much. I don't want to show that much. But this is why we're talking about sex and money and love. What do you want? Do you really truly want the man to consume you on the basis of sex? Because that's what you're going to get. The lust, not the love. And men, men don't throw me on the bus. And I'm not talking about all. And I'm not talking about all women. But the men, you all sit there and try to talk to the woman on social media. Why? You know that what you see and what you're getting is who she is. And then when you get with her, you want to change her. Why are you pursuing a woman on social media? I mean, you should want to meet somebody that is where you are, right? And meet them in person and see if there's a connection. There might not be a connection. And y'all just going after what you see. And that's why women who see the men with the money, showing their Lamborghinis and their cars, they chasing you down, DMing you, and you doing the same thing on the other end, looking at her body and see how sexy she is, and you DM. And that's not the way you want to be with somebody, because it's not going to be a good loving relationship. It's just not. I personally, I know everybody shoot me and talk about me. I don't like online dating. It is good for some and not for some. Me personally, I feel you should meet someone that you can connect with a conversation on the initial meeting, because you're getting what you see, not what they want you to see. Did we catch that? I'm saying that right. You're getting what you actually see, not what they want you to see. which is the filter. I don't have filter on my stuff. I don't wear makeup. This is me. So if you see me, everybody say I look better in person than I do on my lives. You know, I, I don't know what these lives do, but those are the things when people actually meet me in the street. Say I look better in person, and not on my lives. And I get it. I don't wear makeup. I just, do a little, got my little lashes and a little lip gloss. That's it. And now when I travel now, ladies, hint, clue. When you guys travel, ladies, wear some makeup because the plane has a lot of particles and the air is being recycled. So you want to protect your skin, guys. So ladies, wear makeup. All right, so let's get back to the social media. So here's the thing, my thing about that. You're creating a relationship through social media is not based on real life. And that's the only reason why I'm mentioning it. It's not real life. These are people most of the time on social media, i.e., need your attention, want you to look at them, want you to get into their life, into their lifestyle, want you to love them and all this. You got what I mean? And sometimes some people go overboard with the attention. And some people are seeking attention. So you just have to know what you're getting if you go that route to desire somebody through social media. So I just wanted to talk about that because social media is a powerful influence. And it can convince you to desire and want to get to know somebody when it's not really reality. They are not. I'm not saying everybody. Y'all don't shoot me now. I'm talking about those who seek that kind of desire. Okay, and we're talking about what? Sex and money. Hey, Lisa, how you doing? Hey, Stephen, you're probably right. You're exactly right. Hey, John. But I'm just only saying that. And I'm not telling nobody what to do, guys. I'm just trying to give you an understanding with what you're dealing with and what you're seeking and what most people are seeking. You're looking at something that you think is going to be real, and you don't know what's behind the other side. Okay. All right. So that's just want to go into that. Now, when we get into a transactional thinking, and I'm saying that because this is what this is about. Love, sex, money, how you go about it is pretty much a transactional thinking. So what are you doing? Are you going for love and money? Are you going for sex and money? What is it that you want? Is it sex? Is it love? Is it money? That it is so important that you understand what you're seeking within a relationship. What do you want? Do you want a relationship? Do you not want a relationship? Because if you're going to do that, you got to move from a transactional type of mindset because that's where you are. If you're looking for somebody to take care of you and to provide for you, your mindset is on seeking a man that's based, or a man or woman based on money. So you're not really getting the reality of somebody that can truly love you, because that's where your mind is. You think I need this person to provide for me. When a person truly love and care about you, they're going to provide for you anyway. You understand that? The money and all that comes. Because here's the thing, men, this is a thing for you, as you know. I don't have the exact verse in the Bible, but you're given favor when you bring the right mate into your life and you treat that person with respect and love. If you take that relationship to the level of marriage, God gives you favor. He gives the woman favor as well, but he gives the man more favor. Because what? You've taken on the responsibility and the care of someone else. God said he wants you to do, right? Now, I'm not trying to go over to the church side. I'm just trying to get you to understand. When you're making a decision to be in a level of love, you've got to be ready and not be in a transactional thinking. Because if you're looking at a woman and now you're thinking about it as a sex, that's what you're going to get. But now I'm not saying they won't flip, because I'm giving you some ideas to do that. I'm telling you, if you go that route, you gotta transform and focus on sharing each other's thoughts and process and fulfillment. Yeah, it can switch now. I'm not saying it can't, but you gotta want to do that, and that person's gotta want to do that. But do understand now, you go that route in the beginning, that's what you're gonna keep getting. It is what it is. I'm giving you some information. Just like confusing lust. If you lust for somebody and you lust or you thinking it's a comfort of love, you're switching it up. Because people chase to be soothed. Did you know that? I think a lot. I think, I look at that dude. We chase to be soothed sometimes. We chase, see, because many, like I said earlier, women are chasing this disability because of fear of being, of struggling, right? And men chase that because of fear of not being alone. It's, and it's vice versa. It's not on one end. I'm just giving an example right now based on a woman, but it could be vice versa. The woman feels the same as the man feels the same. You got what I'm saying? But sex does, and I know men, I don't know if you agree with me. If you do agree, sex soothes men's emptiness. And that's why most men sometimes just seek sex. They're just fulfilling a lack and an empty. Y'all hear me talk about that all the time. You got to decide. And that's why women seek money, because the fear of struggle, the fear of not having, the fear of not doing the things they want to do. And so it's called a lack. Lack of my next thing is the lack of a relationship and the education in it. And y'all know how I feel. I'm not talking about these other relationship people. I don't know everybody out there that is on YouTube. I don't watch everything that everybody else do. All I'm saying is that most adults are never taught how to create a healthy love, how to manage money, how to communicate intimacy needs. We're so busy. I was just looking, and I'm saying this because I was scrolling through. This is the first time I do it, because one time I don't look at other people on these social medias to see what they're saying about relationships. Because I know most people who talk about relationship who have not studied it, those who haven't studied it, are only talking about their experience. And I told y'all that, and I explained to y'all why I feel that way, okay? So, but most adults were never taught how to communicate intimacy needs. You aren't. I just want you to think about that. If you go back and you think about your parents and they're talking to, they've never really talked to you about how you communicate your intimacy needs. I just think about that. I mean, really, honestly, be honest about that. Because I don't think that, our parents are against it, but they really never sat down and talked about how to really create a healthy love. Because it's difficult to tell somebody how to create a healthy love, right? Because first you got to deal with the mindset of what you want and where you are. And this is why when I was looking on social media, so many relationship experts want to direct everything to a woman. And I know my men see this. It's all about trying just to help the woman, as though the woman is the one that's got to save the man. And the man don't need to have no information. I never see anything teaching, very few people teach the men how to love or have healthy love. It's all about a woman trying to conquer a man. Is it just me? I know I'm not crazy, and I'm not going to call people out. But I'm saying to you, this is what I see, and here is what happened. If you don't invest in learning and understanding love and understand how to have a healthy relationship and how to build your communication with love, you're going to have a lack within yourself, not that person, because I don't believe everything you do, you allowing. It's not the person. It's not. Y'all got to work with me here. It is not the other person. Everything within our relationship is based on ourselves. We're the one that's making that decision. We're the one that's making it happen. We're the one that's deciding. So I ain't gonna go and keep preaching, because y'all know I get to preaching, and I don't want to do that. So I saying to you, I was gonna have this month. This is Romance Month, guys, August, and I was gonna have something that's gonna help you, because what happens is You're giving a lot of information, always trying to help. Why this person don't want that, how to get him to be obsessed with you, how to get him to love you, the signs of this. Why can't you just give me some healthy information and show me how to really truly have a successful relationship? And I told you guys I was going to have that out for you for this month. Romance month is August. Today is August 1st. Oh my gosh, today is August 1st. 2025 is not playing with us. Do y'all hear me? Whatever you gonna do, whatever you trying to do, whatever you want to do, y'all, please do it. Do it. Because time is not waiting on nobody. Do you hear me? So I just, yes, Doris, time is flying. This ain't no joke. Do you hear me? It is moving. Hey, Steve Stewart, thank you for what they say, they don't know the truth. But and this is why I wanted to kind of just talk about this, guys. I hope what I gave you help you understand about love. It's so much that we could keep talking about. What I'm going to do on Saturday, I'll do more of detailed Q&A on Saturday. But I am going to answer a few questions that I had the other day that I didn't answer. So let me go back to them. And I think I saved them. I hope I saved. So I'm going to answer some of your questions. If anybody have any question, before we get out of here, just go on and hit it on here, and then I'll answer your question. But I'm going to answer the ones that I missed on Tuesday about this sex and love. Okay. Now, also, I didn't finish. What I wanted to finish saying that I wanted to say is that the only reason it's much more that I could talk about, and I'll do it again, because there's other things I could talk about: our childhood, our trauma, our validation. I could go on and talk about other things, that the reason we get caught up in relationships based on money and sex. Okay, but we're gonna keep talking about it. We got time. We plan to be here, right? So I hope what I gave you right now is gonna help you. Okay, just get you going, get you right, and making a decision. But let me answer this question. I'm gonna answer a couple of questions. If you guys have any questions, make sure you can go and hit it. Now, this was the one I missed on Tuesday. What do I do if we're sexually compatible but financially off? See, that's why I just talked about that, right? So you're saying now it's all about sex, but the finances are not there. Now, I saw I'm not sure, this was either on Instagram or TikTok, and I don't remember which one, but the young lady was involved with a young man, and I think you guys may have seen this, that he pretty much, harmed her, because he had a lack of finances, and he felt like her money was his money and she should provide for him. And it ended up being toxic. Okay. So here's my thing about that. You have to watch who you bring into your life. That if this person is not on your level yet, because I'm not saying that we don't go through things and we don't have money issues or situations that happen in our life, but when we do, it's not the time to be in a relationship with that person. You guys have really got to leave people alone that are dealing with issues. You cannot, let me correct this, you're unable to help someone who has mental issues or financial issues or have had some form of trauma. You are unable to resolve it. You're not going to save them. You're not going to help them. They have to seek and get their own therapy, because you're too close. So even if you're a psychologist or therapist now, your mate, you should not try to help. You should let someone else help, because they're not necessarily going to listen to you. But when you're in toxic situations and you want to stay, the sex is good, it's not a reason to stay with somebody. Now, you're either involved in a relationship on the basis of sex, then that's fine. But if that person is not married to you and you all didn't take that next level, I don't even know why you're in the relationship. I think you have to say to this person, let's revisit. real talk. It's nothing wrong with taking a break. And I think y'all have a hard time with that. I understand. That's, you know what? Let me write that down. That's gonna be the next talk again. And what's hard with taking a break from a relationship? Why do you think if you take a break from a relationship that person will find somebody else or be with somebody else? And we need to talk about that. I'm gonna talk about that on next week, I think, because Saturday I'm gonna do more of a Q&A on the sex and money. You need to take a break. Remove yourself from toxic situations. If that person is not financially able and you're not married to that person, you need to let that relationship go right now. Because I don't condone any relationships. I'm gonna do the best I can to help you with a relationship if you got an issue. I think once it's toxic, no, I don't. I'm not gonna agree with that. No, I want you to get out of that type of relationship. That's why I got a divorce. My relationship was toxic. It was based on domestic violence. I'm not going to tell somebody to stay involved in a relationship where somebody harms you, put you down emotionally and physically. No. So I hope I just gave you the answer. What do you do if you're watching me tonight on that part? Because this is a question from Tuesday. So I hope the person is watching me tonight with that answer. You need to let the relationship go and let that person get their life back together. Now, if you're married, then you come together and you talk about how we can resolve it. If you're living together, you have to come up with a compromising way to build finances back into the household. And you understand? But if you're a single individual and they got their own place and you have your own place, then you need to end that relationship for a moment. You can revisit when we get ourselves back together. If we're not helping each other, it can't be one-sided. That's. I hope that answered that question. Okay, so the other one was, I hope that answered you guys. I'm not going to say who. If you're here and you put on my lives, if I see your question here on the live, I'll answer you. But I'll try not to throw your name out because sometimes people don't see it because I'm on several platforms here. Okay, so you'll. I'm not saying names because I'm on TikTok, I'm on YouTube, I'm on Facebook. You got what I'm saying? So I'm answering questions from various people. So I'm not going to say your name who asked me. If you know the question that you asked me, hopefully help you out and help others out. Okay. All right. Now the other one was, can love last if money is always a problem? No. Now, I'm saying, and I'm being direct, because y'all always want people to sugarcoat. I'm not sugarcoating. I'm just gonna be straight to the point. No, because if you're married, this is how we go. This is how you guys gotta pay attention when y'all listen to the strawberry letter and all that shit. It has a lot to do with if you're single, living together, or married, because this is all about compromising. It's all about figuring it out. It's all about coming together. It's all about how do we fix it. It can't be one-sided. Unless the person came into the relationship wanting it one-sided. Because some people don't want you to work, don't want you to have anything, and they want to be the provider. That's got to be cleared from the beginning. It could last if you have clarity. It lasts if it's clarity within it. But if it's always a money problem, something's wrong. If it's something wrong with you're arguing all the time about money, somebody's doing something. What is that something? And you have to resolve what is causing our money problem. Are you shopping too much? Are you eating out too much? Are you traveling to? What is going on that we have a money problem? And if the money problem can be elevated, meaning are you able to bring more money in with other ways of making money? You see what I mean? So is it them or you? This is why I keep talking about, guys, when y'all listening to these relationship experts, the answer is based on a lot of various things. You cannot take one general thing and it relates to you. You can only get information about what something is. You understand? But to help you within your relationship, you're different from someone else. And you need that specific answer. You have to have more. It's more questions. It's more questions. It's more questions. That's what I'm trying. It's more. Because let me say, when I'm helping people with situations, when you're vague, like she said, can love last if money is always a problem? That's a basic question on the basis of just money and a problem. But if it's your situation, then I've got to ask, is it you or is it them? You see where I'm going? I hope y'all understand where I'm going with this. Because I'm giving an answer on the basis of money and problems, right? But if it's you, who's the money and who's the problem? You got it? So when you're looking for answers within relationships and you guys are watching other people, you got to pay attention to what am I getting my answer on the basis of? Is it the basis on me or the other person? Got it? So I hope that answers your question, young lady, about money and problem, because who's the problem and who's for the provider? Okay? So I hope that answers you. I'm going to do one more question. I think, wait a minute. Ander Asher. What's that? Ander Asher. I don't know what they say. How you doing? I probably said it wrong. You know I said it wrong. You know I said it wrong. Hey, Dylan Dran. What am I saying? Y'all know I need my glasses. Don't say one word about my glasses. Okay, hold on. What's that say? Hey, Bungie. Okay, Steve, what you say? That would be a good topic. Yeah, we're gonna do. Would you take a break? We're gonna do that, guys. That's the next talk. We definitely do it. I'm writing it down. This is Romance Month, so I'm gonna do a lot about romance. I'm gonna give you some ideas about how to be romantic in the bedroom. I'm going to give you ideas for yourself, those who don't have anybody. Now, if you don't know, those who don't know, I used to be an adult entertainment toy seller. So I sold sex items. And that's how I started. And that started at 2005. I was an adult entertainment toy seller. So I would sell toy products to stores, to individuals. And so I know all about the products. And I'll talk about those things that you should use. You should use products within your relationship. And my men don't feel some kind of way, and ladies don't feel some kind of way, okay? Products help enhance your relationship, okay? So don't get too caught up, okay? Thank you, Steve, you did. Thank you. So I'm going to do one more question, I'm going to let you guys go. Let's see, what's this one? How do I get, I think, no, because that's the same questions I don't want to answer. Okay. Is it wrong to want a man who can take care of me? So, no. Again, no. Again, if you were listening to me earlier, as I said, you're doing it out of fear. And the fear is based on the lack. And it's on the base of not having enough to provide for your needs. The fear not being able to eat or to have a roof over your head. So no, it's nothing wrong with seeking a man in that. The whole thing is, if the man is willing to provide for you, then it's okay, because he's willing to provide. My thing is about when you get into these type of relationship, be upfront. Like I said, men, when they want sex, they'll let you know when they want sex. The problem is men don't express it. They make you, sometimes men, most, not all, make you feel like they're interested in you and they're only interested in sex, okay? And then women, they feel like they're interested in you and they're only interested in your money. And again, that could be vice versa, okay? Got it? So I'm just giving you what I said earlier. Go back, rewind it. If you're on YouTube, it'll be on YouTube. My TikTok people, I'm sorry. It only gives you a snippet. So if you ever want the full video, you have to go to my YouTube, which is all under Love Dr. Pamela. Okay. So I hope that answered your question. I hope you guys got some good insight on about love and money and sex. We're gonna do Saturday where I'll do more of a Q&A. You guys can ask me questions, and if you really want to come on live with me, that'll be awesome. We'll chit chat and have a conversation about love, sex, and money. Okay. Romance month. I'm gonna do my best to give you a lot of romantic tips. How to, if you're single, even if you're single, I'm gonna get you ready. I'll get you ready for somebody, right? And if you don't want anybody, I'm gonna tell you how to get these toys and make yourself feel good. How about that? Shit. You don't have to have a mate, guys. Just don't feel some kind of way if you don't. All right. So, as I always say, if you are single, enjoy just being single until that mate comes. If it's a mate for you, they're right around the corner. Just be happy. You're good. If y'all in a relationship, you know what I say. You got to keep it about peace, joy, and happiness, guys. Stay happy. Stay relaxed. Stay out of and let go of those toxic relationships. We want to be stress free so that we can live longer. Okay. All right. We'll be back, guys, talking about some more love. You know what I do? I'm going to talk about some love. So we will be back.